Hey guys, we are back to the church project. I still have some more to do here, so we're gonna finish it off starting today. Well, it's not gonna be all today, but we're gonna work on it. So anyways, we did a window project for a customer yesterday, and we didn't get to video it because the customer wanted to watch and learn how to do it. And so we were a little busy explaining. I didn't have time to set up a camera, but it looks good. And yeah, so anyways, the project we have today is a please excuse me sign. Okay, just kidding. We're gonna use this paper to tell you what we're doing. So we need to build a fireplace wall basically here. It's gonna be an electric fireplace, so we don't have to worry about venting or actual chimney stuff. But so this is the ceiling, and pretend this is the floor. Let's make it a little longer. So the greeting booth that we're coloring on here is right here. And then we're gonna take the fireplace from the ceiling to the floor right there. It's gonna be 54 inches wide. And just in case you're wondering, the double ticks, that means inches, but if it's a single one, that means it's a foot. So inches, sticky tape, foot. So that would be 5, that would be 5 inches. And if that were 5, it would be 5 feet. Just so you're wondering, in case you're wondering. Okay, anyways, the electric fireplace is going to be 36 inches wide. And this is hard to do with one hand. So 36 inches wide by, I believe, 24 inches tall. And then we're gonna have a seating area right here. So we're gonna have to build little false walls underneath of this to support it. Some framing like so. And then this wall will have framing in it too, of some sort. And then it'll be sheeted in plywood. So anyways, let's turn this into the actual thing.
Okay, before we get started, we had to head to the Lowe's, to the store, to pick up some materials because we need to have materials to do the project. So I had most of them, but I forgot. I need a treated lumber for the floor, and then I need plywood. I didn't forget the plywood, I just didn't want to buy it the day I was there because my truck was full. So anyways, let's head and get that. I had to wait on this traffic a little bit, but pause for a second and resume for exhaust noises. So I don't always buy expensive drinks when I am out, but when I do, I usually buy a black peach tea, medium black peach tea from Dutch Brothers. It's pretty fire. So it's only like $3, so technically I don't know if you consider that expensive drink. I do, but anyways, got one for me and a small one for my wife. She likes it too, and I'm trying to get her into tea because tea is amazing. So I would probably drink Chick-fil-A sweet tea every day of the week if there was a Chick-fil-A in my town, but there is not, sadly. So I am subsidizing it with Mountain Dew and black peach tea, which is pretty okay. But anyways, we're on the way back from Lowe's. We picked up some OSB for the sheeting of the fireplace, and then we've got the treated 2x4s for the floor. And so when we get back, we can actually build the structure of the fireplace, which is going to be incredible. But anyways, we'll catch you at church.
Okay, this is what's going on. We have spent an incredibly long time working on other stuff, but we got this done. So we need to build 2 of these. There's gonna be one like this, and then duplicate that over there where half of those pieces are already cut, and it'll go up that side. So if you zoom in here closely, you'll see that there is a line that will bring this wall over to when we screw it to the wall. And then over here, there's a line. And so once we get this built for over here, we'll have 2 of those, and we're gonna change and modify the picture a tiny bit. We're going to delete the seating on the side because the customer wants to save some space. So, which is easier for me anyways. And then there'll just be a seat on the front. So flatten the sides, seat on the front, fireplace right there. So let's build that wall together. So we've got the long board cut for this side, but not the short back board. And we have the little piece of blocking that goes up there, but we don't have any of these small pieces here. So I'm gonna cut those pieces to put on there, and then we'll assemble it together with a framing nailer. I might need a pencil. Short one for the top. Treated board for the bottom. Now we gotta cut the small little box and put it there. Okay, the two 13-inch ones are for the blocking there. The seat is gonna be approximately 16 inches on its finished height. So we gotta make sure that's the right lengths. And then this one is for the top. And now that we have the boards all cut, we just have to nail them on. And now we can lift this baby up. It's a little too tight, we'll trim it. Okay, so let's catch you guys up on the mayhem that has been happening behind the scenes. Check it out. Okay, so we've got both walls, side walls framed. We got a little front wall framed. We got a deck for the fireplace to slide onto. And then we've got the opening for the fireplace. And then we have just the 16 on center studs that when we wrap this with the same stuff as that, the OSB 7/16, it will have somewhere to nail onto in the proper spacing. So the reason we're covering it with OSB is because we're gonna do a decorative rock, most likely on the outside of it, and it needs something to screw to even when it's not a joist behind it. So if you add a solid surface like that, you can screw or glue straight to it. So it's gonna be super strong. So the next thing I need to figure out is I need to put a deck just like this right here, but I need to support it in the back. So I'm probably gonna run a 2x4 from there to there and then cut this piece and then notch it and make it fit on there nice and strong, because I think they're going to use some sort of stone on top. So it just needs to be strong enough for the glue to hold and not break apart when people sit on it. And then yeah, so that's basically it. And we're gonna wrap it, like I said, with the OSB. So let's figure out how to do this and then we'll start wrapping it.
So this is the actual fireplace right here. It's a nice size.
So the face of the fireplace is a little bit bigger than this hole, but the actual fireplace
It sets in.
sets in there, yeah.
I like it. Oh.
I'm going to try to attempt to show you how to do a little shortcut on this piece right here. So you see how the up here has kind of a complicated cut to it. So instead of just being a flat square piece to go up there, we have to cut around those pieces. So without even measuring, I can figure out where to put the cuts. So if I slide this piece all the way up to the ceiling, you'll see that there's a black mark right there. That tells me where this is, and then I can slide it over to the wall and then up and then eyeball it to the point there. And so I know that I need to cut here over to there. And then as far as the second step goes, we'll take it and go up. And then, let's see if I can point. You can see the lower mark there on the very right, excuse me, right there. That marks the how far that comes down. And then when I bring it up here, I can mark it right there, which tells me I need to come down and over there. So with those marks, let me show you how to mark it with the speed square. Okay, so I take my speed square, my marker. I'm gonna find that mark that I made up here, and it's coming down. And then this one, I'm gonna bring down even further. And then on this mark, I can know that I need to come across this way. And on the second step, right there, and then I can put an X where I want the wood not to be. So as you'll see, I've got a basically 2x4 size notch there and a double 2x4 here. So now I can take my saw and cut along these lines, and I'll have what I need. Now that we have the entire thing sheeted, we have to poke a hole to figure out where the fireplace actually needs to be cut out. There's two ways to do it. You can either do what I'm gonna do, or you can pre-cut it before you nail it on. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smash a hole in it with a hammer and then use my router to cut it out. Just like this. Bit better. Okay, check it out. It is finished. Except for the rock and the fireplace and the hearth and the seat. But besides that, it's finished. So anyways, let me show you a close-up. Okay, here's the lowdown. We have got it all nailed together, and then the only thing I haven't showed you yet is we cut a little access hole right here with the router, because there is an outlet right there in the dark, right there. And we're going to hook up the fireplace through there to that. So super easy on its own little circuit there. But anyways, so all we got left to do today is to clean up our giant mess, and then we'll be done. Speaking of being done, I went ahead and cleaned everything up. So we are good to go. But anyways, today was an awesome video, and it is about 15 minutes long, which is great because that will increase our hourly hours or whatever that we need for YouTube, the 4,000 hours, as long as everyone watches the whole thing. But anyways, thanks for watching the whole thing. You are a trooper. So yeah, you will have blessings in the future for that, I'm sure. But anyways, as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, especially if you're a new subscriber, leave a number of which one you are. Don't forget to look in the description below because I have some links to some investment apps that I like using. They are really neat. I can't vouch for them completely, so do your research. but it'd be awesome because you will get a free sock and I will too if you sign up. So anyways, we'll catch you later. God bless.